All right, we're back for another month. I don't know why I let in like that. How you doing, Nicholas?
It's another month. You said it, man.
Yeah. When push comes to shove, another month has happened.
That calendar just keeps ticking away. It's true what they say.
I know, and I've never really thought about it. Now that makes me think. The calendar keeps ticking away. Because the calendars always, we know they tick.
Classically, calendar ticking away. Okay,
Catch me up with your goddamn life.
I've been good. I've been switching to Pisco this winter. I've been
drinking
usually
Pisco.
been a brandy man. And Pisco, is essentially brandy as well, just unaged in oak. That's the big difference.
Fuck, if I would not have known that.
And is made in Peru. That's the other big difference.
Sure.
But yeah, I like it.
The brandy man can't.
No.
Pisco can.
That's right.
What have I been drinking?
Very well said.
Thank you.
What have you been drinking, Joe?
Well, certainly not what we're going to have on the show today, but I'm
on pins and needles awaiting the reveal.
Yeah, we've unofficially decided we're doing this big grand reveal on every episode.
Because we cannot collaborate, so it's each month one person does all the work and then shocks and surprises the other one.
Yes, absolutely shocks, staggers the other one. No, I've been drinking little red wine as the weather's turned. Trying to have almost no beer at this point.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
How come?
Well, it just makes me bloated and not feel well.
Okay.
I was telling you I was in Tacoma last night, went to a Zach Bryan concert, and you kind of begged to drink beer. So I drank beer for the first time in a little while, like a few beers. Man, did that fill me right up.
Dang.
Concert was fun, though.
Show.
It was an Oklahoma bloat show. But the concert was fun. You know how sometimes in live concerts they'll tweak the lyrics a little bit? He did that.
He said
it's an Oklahoma bloat show around here. And he was looking right at me.
Wow. It's like, when you were up front, pressing your little chest out.
I pushed my way up front, the security guard to push me back. And that's when he said it's an Oklahoma bloat show. No, it was a good show. And actually...
Yeah, that feels like it'd be a really fun concert.
It was fun. Like, strange crowd around me, but we'll table that. But then on the way home, I told my wife, Devin, I said, let's stop at a Total Wine.
Okay, sure.
And so we go to South Center. Right off I-5, we go to South Center.
Beautiful.
Just south of Seattle for those that maybe not, may not be in the know. And hell, we're twisted around South Center. I take a wrong turn. I missed a light.
Oh.
And what do I behold before me? Instead of going all the way around this big loop of a shopping mall area that this is a Bevmo. Just presenting itself like a mirage. Where the Bevs go. Like a mirage in the desert, a Bevmo appears. And I pulled in. Bevmos, I'll say, they are a sleazier version of Total Wine.
Okay, I was going to say, I can't think of a time I've been in a Bevmo.
It's the same gist, the same idea.
Like huge warehouse, everything you can imagine.
But not as big.
Not as big, okay.
But it does have everything you can imagine, more gimmicks, that kind of thing. So it'd be up your alley. And
yeah, what do you mean by gimmicks?
Just stupid drinks that don't make any sense.
Okay.
Like I guess this does make sense, but the Christmas section was well stocked already.
Sure. Always fun.
But yeah, it gives you that like the same kind of vibes you get at maybe a casino where you walk in and you go, I was excited, and now that I'm in here, I'm not as excited. It's kind of sad and bleak.
Yeah.
Bevmo is that at 9:45 in the morning.
Yeah. It's awful. Okay. But you braved it.
Well, I braved it, and I'm proud to say I was looking up opening hours of Total Wine and Bevmo this morning to make sure, because we ate breakfast, we left Tacoma a little bit early-ish, and so I had to make sure that the Total Wine and Bevmo liquor emporiums were open by the time I'd arrived.
And
they were
9 a.m., right?
8, they opened at
8 on the weekend. Okay. So, I go to that South Center Total Wine all the time.
And you door bust? You're there
I usually I don't go
8:59?
on the weekends. I will go that early because if I'm trying to go before NFL football starts at 10 a.m., I'll probably get down there early. So yeah, 8 a.m. I didn't even realize it was that early. But yeah, I love Total Wine
for sure. But
I don't love
there.
it. I shop there. I guess I don't love it. I am a rewards member, but I don't love it.
As of this morning, I'm a Bevmo rewards program member, and I saved $4.49 on our purchase. Oh. So yeah, we kind of have a rift between the two of us at this point.
Further divide in Cool Cans Nation.
Yeah, another one. But thinking in my head. I'm racking my brain. Devin's like, can we go? I'm like, stop. I got to think what we're doing here.
Oh, wow. So this is the last second decision.
I think, what do we need to do?
No thought was put into this.
We're going to another show. We're actually seeing the Sloppy Boys. We've talked about them on this podcast. Another drink
sort of
podcast.
an imitation of Cold Cans.
They came after us. They copied us, but they're actually professional comedians. Anyway, we're going to a show tonight, so I thought we'll want to be a little buzzed before we go that. So I got to think about that. And then I also think to myself, pulling out the bag.
Uh-oh.
I also think to myself, we're a couple of gentlemen. We have balls.
Oh,
if you add 1 and 2 together, we have BuzzBallz.
Wow.
Folks. BuzzBallz. And that's with a Z. So I'm going to pull these out here in kind of random order.
Yeah, okay.
We're starting with the BuzzBall Cocktail Edition. And in the cocktail brand, they have Strawberry Rita.
Okay.
We have Lotta Colada.
Oh.
And we have Espresso Martini, the drink of the summer. Now,
yeah, a lot of people have been basing their personalities around espresso martinis in the past couple of years.
They have.
Yeah.
We have Tequila Rita.
Tequila Rita. Oh, there's more than 4.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's more than 4, but we'll pace ourselves.
No, it's okay.
And then we have Chalk Teas. Now these are
Chalk Teas?
Chalk Teas.
Is that actually what it's called?
Yes, Chalk Teas.
Oh my God. Premium vodka, orange wine, and cream with natural flavors. Okay.
BuzzBallz Chalk
Teas. Women
Isn't that
owned.
Something. Well, I got a whole segment about
I was hoping you did because I read something about them recently. I don't remember a ton of details, but it's like actually somewhat of an interesting story.
Hold on. Nick just sent this over
They're
the table.
kind of fun.
And one BuzzBall bopped into the other and it made a bloink noise. Listen to this. Isn't that fun?
They might not be able to hear it, but it is very fun. You can make a game out of it.
You could make a game here.
Yeah.
A shuffleboard.
Yes.
Oh, shuffleboard with BuzzBallz.
Yes.
Nick, this is a good idea.
We can do it on this table, for God's sake. Maybe we live stream the first ever
BuzzBallz
shuffleboard.
With BuzzBallz.
Grab some sand from out back and throw it on your dining room table, and we got ourselves a shuffleboard here.
Well, what we'll do is...
Joey has a 6th BuzzBall.
I have 6 BuzzBall in my hand. Which is, well, what we'll do is we could line them up and make them bloink off each other. But if we open them first, we can't do that.
That's true.
So if we want the social media,
we're gonna have to go back tomorrow morning.
Get more BuzzBall.
Get more BuzzBalls. Yeah.
Here's the challenge I put out to Cold Cans Nation: buy 6 BuzzBalls, put 5 of them in a pyramid sort of pattern, and take one and shuffle it right at the other 5, and you're going to hear this delightful little blink noise, and then help us come up with a game. We'll give you 1% of the proceeds.
Okay.
We'll take 99%.
That's fair. Yeah. Sound off with your best ideas. Share the video with us.
Sound off. What if we just copy the BuzzBallz form factor, create these little plastic jugs of low-grade cocktails, but just market it as a game?
Yeah, we could do that. Drinking game.
A drinking game.
Because these are probably pretty high AVB, good
14%.
Lord, ABV. I haven't even drank it. Okay, 14. That's not terrible.
They're not that bad. That's why I picked up
that
the
could be
6th
part
one.
of the game even, that you have to drink the entire one if whatever you lost or something. And it wouldn't be ridiculous to drink.
Wouldn't be insane.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm going to hide the 6th one because it's a slight variation from the other 5.
That's exciting. I will say on BuzzBallz as well, they were in consideration for one of the pumpkin drinks of last month's episode, on the pumpkin stuff episode, and it was like a bigger one of these. It was like, for a party. It was probably like 3 or 4 times the size of these. I didn't get it though.
Oh, wow. The 3 or 4 times, we'll jump the gun a little bit. They have a product line. They have cocktails. That's what we see here.
Okay.
They have something I will not name yet, which is what I'm hiding behind here. And then they have Biggie's Big Balls. And Biggie's Big Balls are giant bowling ball sized.
That's what it was.
What if you had one... You buy a Biggie Big Ball BuzzBall.
Okay.
And you slide that at the smaller BuzzBalls. It's like, you remember Pogs? Where you had breakers or whatever, smashers?
Yeah.
And then as the other BuzzBalls scatter, there's different types of zones.
Yes.
And if one lands in a zone, you give it away. Yes. Or if it's a zone that says you got to drink it, that's a bigger zone.
I think that's good. It's sort of like breaking the rack. What is it called? In pool, where you break?
Where you break, yeah.
It'd be like if you had everyone sitting around the table, and then you break the thing of BuzzBalls, and wherever they go, at whoever
has the nearest one,
to get it. Yeah.
So you're sitting at a table.
It's like how you start a party, maybe.
That's a great idea. We have ourselves something on our hands here.
And we've reserved the copyright by talking about it on a soon-to-be-published podcast.
Is that true?
I don't know.
Do our lawyers nod?
Yeah, where are they?
Which one do you want to start with? And then
Man
I have
alive.
some history to read.
I feel like one of the Ritas would be a good place to start. Okay. So lime or strawberry.
Why don't we? The nearest one to me is Tequila Rita.
All right,
why don't we start
classic.
with tequila? So I'm going to crack this open.
And it's green. It looks like one of those little squeeze bottles of lime juice that you'd find at a grocery store.
Yeah, and the contents seem to be
Did
very
you shake
green.
that thing?
Oh, was I supposed to?
I think so. Maybe not all of them are shakers, but the cream one said shake. Yeah, they do say shake well on them.
Fuck.
It's okay.
Fuck. Well,
we all make giant mistakes.
This one's going to be weird. I poured too much, probably.
Yeah, we can start.
They're only 14%.
Right.
They're not like a shot of liquor or whatever. Okay.
All right.
But this is an experiment where we didn't shake. I did that on purpose. What do you say?
Oh, that is sharp.
Yeah. So this would be for like
oh, baby.
Yeah. This would be for kids.
Yeah. A nice stocking stuffer for kids around the holidays for sure.
Well, let me.
But yeah, college kids would love this stuff.
If you look into the history of BuzzBallz, you might explain that a little bit. This drink was invented by Marilee Kick, and her sons Alex and Andrew in 2009. So Marilee and her two sons in 2009, who was then a high school teacher. So Marilee, this is not well written. It's Wikipedia. Marilee was a high school teacher in Dallas, Texas, and she, as she taught high schoolers, had an idea for cocktails inspired with spherical glasses that Kick owned. And she started creating bright colored flavors. She's a high school teacher, so she knew what she was doing.
Yeah. This was the, what are the pull nicotine things? This is the vape, whatever the brand is that we offered to be a sponsor and then we turned away. Juul. Yeah, this is the Juul of alcohol.
Juul wanted to sponsor us in 2016. We told them no. That was a mistake.
That's right.
Had we known where the world was headed.
High ground. Yeah, honestly.
So in 2016 interview with Forbes, she described her difficulties raising money for this business, stating she was told that she was unlikely to survive in a male-dominated industry. She said she wouldn't label herself as a feminist because she loves guys, but that women have, quote, special skills that men don't. So,
just because you're a feminist doesn't mean you hate men.
Yeah, this is perhaps Marilee Kink is not the brightest.
Dallas, yeah. Well, we don't have to say that, but yeah.
I didn't say women are bright.
Detail.
I said reading the words that she said.
I know it's just a weird detail.
It's a weird detail.
What do you think of the taste?
I hate it. It's so Matt Merkin of Liquor.com describes these as strong, cheap, and a lot of fun. That's exactly what it's going for.
Yes.
Which
is kind of the Cold Cans calling card, so I shouldn't be that disappointed.
Cold Cans calling card. Hey, there's another business opportunity. We sell calling cards. No, I know what you mean. Yeah, this is what we do. On this show.
Yeah, this was made
unfortunately
for people like us and me specifically, novelty seekers. And how many flavors would you say you saw at BevMo?
Novelty Nick.
I
would say I roughly saw 6 flavors. For which I bought all 6.
Oh, really? Okay, so this is all of them. Okay.
Yeah, this was all of them.
I thought they had like a huge line. If you go to the BuzzBallz website, I think, and you might already be on that.
Oh, I'm on the BuzzBallz website. Cocktails, the product line I shall not name, biggies, and then they do have a new mixed drinks line that I didn't see in the BevMo.
Famously different than a cocktail.
Yeah, this is the new mixed drinks line, famously different than cocktails. So the cocktails, what they describe is...
Maybe mixed drink does imply it's just whatever.
So cocktails, they say...
Mixer.
Yeah, the cocktails, they say, are natural ingredients and premium spirits. Mixed drinks are...
Yeah, give us some examples of what
just
those
says
are.
Mixed drinks. Chocolatini, pineapple colada, limerita, and chili mango.
So it's the same thing.
It's the same thing, but it's their new product line.
It's brand new.
And then there's another variety that I will not name yet and tell you what's in it. So, okay, I say no good.
Yeah, not good. I'm willing to give these another chance based on shaking up the next one. because it's possible.
Yeah, I get it.
Because this tastes just like lime juice. Like that tastes like shooting citric acid, basically. This first one did.
It's like when I had the ill-advised idea to drink lemon juice and gin.
Yeah.
It kind of tastes like that.
Yes, it does.
All right, I'm going to have a little water.
Yeah, got to cleanse that palate. These cups are going to be a little whatever, but I don't care.
Hey, my little dog Willow went into a little cinnamon roll on the couch. Isn't that cute?
She realized she wasn't getting any of what was being served up here. Though it is for kids, so she could have one.
It is. Well, this one really looks like it's for kids. Bright red, strawberry Rita we're going into next.
They are undeniably fun looking. That is absolutely true.
And the little ball shape is pretty fun.
Right.
So here's a bright red strawberry Rita that was shaken up. There's your drink.
Thank you.
Enjoy your cocktail.
This one smells way better already.
Yeah. It smells like juice.
Right. Yeah, it tastes much better, too. Much smoother.
Oh, yeah. That's a spring break drink. Lime Rita I would not have ever.
No.
But strawberry Rita, you can have a good time with that. You'd be very hungover, but you can have a good time with it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so the first one it's tequila, vodka, and triple sec with lime and lemon juice, and then natural flavors and yellow food coloring. Why do you have to color this? The can is green, and it has a pop tab.
They want, and I would assume, most people are
just going to drink it out of there. She's trying to give me prostate cancer with that yellow food coloring.
Yeah,
she does hate men.
It's the only thing that you've been putting in your body that could possibly cause health effects is this coloring. Sorry about that, Nick. I've been hoarding them all over.
No, I just wanted to see what's on them. Okay, there's certified color in the strawberry Rita, and then also tequila and vodka. Yeah, uncertified. Sort of a home blend they put together, yellow food coloring. You know what that means.
No, Nick. Explain yourself to the listeners and apologize.
I do apologize. I will not explain or disavow.
Strawberry
this one's way better. Yes.
Way better.
Undeniably better. And I think, wherever we go next is going to be a turn because we have, pina colada?
Well, yeah, I was
espresso
thinking
martini and then a thing that's like a mudslide looking
Chuck Tees. I was thinking this one we could go next.
I will say that's a funny name.
They're trying to be fun. A lot of colada I thought would be an approximation of a transition because we're having
I think that's the way to go.
Now you have a pina colada. Oh, boy. I'm shaking it up, folks. Listen to this.
It does say shake well. Right around the women-owned tag.
Yeah. Here, you open one. They're pretty fun to open.
Okay. Well, I would like to have a little fun once in a while.
Yeah, I hoard all the fun on this show.
Yeah, knock it off. This is rum with orange wine, cream, natural pineapple, and coconut flavors.
Can I tell a Joey's joke while you pour? Okay. So Mickey Mouse is talking to his... Oh, my, the color of this one. Mickey Mouse is talking to his divorce attorney, and he's trying to maximize what he can get out of this divorce that he's going through. And his divorce attorney tells Mickey, says, I'm not sure that you should lean on the strength of this argument that Minnie is losing her mind. Like, it's not a strong argument for a divorce. And Mickey's like, I don't think she's losing her mind. I said she was fucking goofy.
Yeah.
You've heard it?
Of course I've heard it. That's a very old joke, but
I've tried to pull out old jokes that, oldies and classics.
It's great.
This is from polling people. So I'm trying not to pull them on the internet. This is from polling other folks. Okay, pina colada. This has a... How would you describe the look of it, Nicholas? I'll let you describe the look of it.
Milky.
Milk.
Stringy, a little...
Viscous.
And it stinks. No, the taste isn't bad, honestly.
Oh, I hate that.
Really?
I don't really like pina colada. So
I don't either. But I'm just trying to review it objectively, and it's not offensive to me. But I don't like this taste either.
Ooh, doggy, I don't like that.
Definitely leaving a film, which I think is coming from the cream, most likely.
There's a film. There is a film. Yeah, the cream is rancid, I think. Bevmo kept these out and they were rancid.
I also, reading this more closely, it says rum with other than standard orange wine. What does that mean?
It literally could mean anything. Rum with other than standard.
And there are no hyphens in there anywhere, so it's like, I don't know if that's a distinction of orange wine.
But couldn't that literally mean anything in the world?
Other than standard orange wine.
Yeah.
And orange wine is what? It's like white wine made with skin contact or something?
Sure, but literally what you're doing, like legally naming ingredients.
Yeah.
All you're saying there is you're making a statement that this is something that's other. It's not orange wine.
Right.
It's something other than that. So but I guess it's an approximation of orange wine, and yet it's not. It's chemically made, chemically altered.
Maybe. And it's just like a way. It's like another name for grain alcohol, basically. Like it's a way to just juice the ABV a little bit.
God, you poured me so much of this one, Nick. I don't know. This one's giving Limerita a run for bottom of the barrel here.
Okay. I somewhat disagree because I think the flavor is...
Okay. Okay.
I think this is slightly better than Limerita, but...
You do.
Not to tip my cap, totally tip my hand.
Tip my hand, yeah. You tip my cap, then I'd nod back and say thank you politely.
Okay. I agree that it's a good transition to the others, but yeah, it's not great. Strawberry, I think, is still better.
You ever heard of you've heard of Moore's Law, right?
Sure.
Anything that can't go wrong will go wrong.
Is that Moore's Law?
No,
I thought Moore's Law is the
computer microchip.
Murphy's Law.
You've heard about Murphy's Law, right? Anything that can't go wrong will go wrong. You've heard about Moore's Law as well. That's good to know.
Both, yeah.
Have you ever heard about Cole's Law?
Well, I've eaten it at a fucking barbecue before.
You ruined the joke.
You got me dropping F-bombs to...
Well,
I've been trying to not do that.
You ruined the joke.
I know. It was too tempting. I'm sorry.
You were going to say, no, I haven't heard of Cole's Law. And I was going to say, it's thinly sliced cabbage.
Yeah. But
Joey's jokes is going downhill.
It's too tempting to be a dick sometimes. And
I know.
And I was just one. I'm sorry. I won't do it again.
All
Tell me another one.
Fine. This is a joke that you traditionally put in an offensive sort of ethnicity and say this is that type of joke.
You're going to do it anyway.
I'll just say it's two men.
Okay.
It's two men standing...
from Eastern Europe?
Yeah, they happen to be from Eastern Europe. One guy says to the other, they're across the river from each other. And one guy goes, how do you get across the river? And the guy on the other side says, you are across the river.
That's funny.
That's a good one. So that's good. But
that's very good.
She's
that's
fucking
not
goofy.
Hurting anybody.
What's hurting anyone besides the state of Walt Disney about the first joke?
Well, I didn't say that hurt anybody's feelings. I just said it was tired and old.
Cold Cans, please let us know. We got a couple of write-ins. I don't. Did we write them down?
Who?
Curly said something about.
He was chatting with Brian GPT.
Finally, we had someone using.
Yeah. All our server farms are being put to use finally.
Unfortunately, he was being a bit of a troublesome man.
He was being a pill, yeah.
He was being a pill of a young man and was trying to ask about things that are pending in court, tied up in court cases that Brian does not have permission to talk about. So
Brian held firm, though. I am proud of Brian.
Me too. And we have notified the authorities on him. So if you guys...
We have a strong case.
We do. She's fucking goofy. No, the authorities have been notified, and all I will say is please use Brian GPT respectfully. If you're going to come in here and you're going to be disrespectful with the types of questions you're asking, we might have to take this resource offline. That's all I'll say.
We're all about respectful communication here. So please oblige us.
All right. I propose a mid BuzzBallz.
Yeah, I think this episode's mid.
For sponsorship from a recurring sponsor of ours.
Okay. Pull it out. I'm going to get some more water.
Oh,
nice.
So, Whipshots presented by Cardi B, I think, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Presented by Cardi B. Folks, Whipshots do not refrigerate. Vodka infused whipped cream peppermint. This is an ultra premium vodka with natural flavors, certified color. Hey, the color's certified in this one, my dear boy.
Hey, I wouldn't expect anything less from Cardi B.
Certified color and caramel color. So this is Whipshot. Now I'm going to see
we
if
need
I
to
can
get an FDA expert on here to explain some of these. The stuff we're drinking is just filled with all of the most random chemicals. We got to learn what we're putting in our bodies.
We'll ask our lawyers if an FDA expert we can get on retainer. All right.
Can I ask, how much
Why would
was...
we ask our lawyers if we could put some... We have to ask our financial planner and our accountant, who we also have on retainer.
Right.
Sorry,
How much was this Whipshot? Because when I bought the pumpkin one, it was half the price of all the other ones there, seemingly inexplicably, because it was the same ABV, same amount. I didn't know if it was just seasonally they were trying to move some pumpkin product or what.
I can't remember how much this was. The BuzzBallz were 2 for $10, which is why I got the even number.
Okay.
I picked out 4. You can blame this on Devin. I picked out 4. I said I'm going to do I wasn't going to do the one that I have hidden and this cock tease one. And I picked out the other 4. And I said, this is what we're going to do. And she's like, why aren't you getting the other 2? And I was like, because I picked out these 4. She's like, why don't you get them all? And I was like, all right. And so this is Devin's fault.
I like the way Devin's thinking there.
Okay, so you slap it, folks. You turn it upside down and you slap it.
And they claim you'll hear the Whipshot fall during that process. I didn't hear a thing.
And I'm shaking it.
Yeah. I bet this is going to be good, honestly. You can't mess up a peppermint flavored thing.
I bet you can. And then you whip it, right? Slap it, shape it, whip it.
Yeah. It tells you what to listen for, too. So if you're supposed to hear it still liquidy, then we're good. But I don't remember what the second...
Till you hear the Whipshots move around. So that means this liquor is just sort of nebulous liquor in here. And it's moving around the cream. Because this thing doesn't make any fucking sense. That's why. Oh, Willow's here. You want a Whipshot, Willow? She stuck her little head in. I don't have my phone to take a picture. But she stuck her head in between my legs looking at the Whipshots. You want...
Here, let me...
She's approximately 15 pounds. And so... Okay, we got a picture of that. That's fun. And get a selfie of you. I never take pictures of you. Can you get yourself... Just do a selfie right now.
I'll do a selfie. Yeah, that'll look really good. Just one for the Instagram. Hey, guys.
Yeah, that's nice. Okay. I'm going to do a whip it.
Me enjoying recording cold cans. Look at me.
So your partner, Alyssa, when we did this last time, we went to the Halloween party. The Stu listeners who know we were going to a Halloween party after our
That's right.
thing.
Pumpkin stuff episode.
We go there and you brought the Whipshots.
I did.
And you're like, everyone do Whipshots because you were clearly just trying to get rid of this shit.
No, it's fun. It's seasonal.
And
it's sexy.
We were doing it. Both of us were saying, let's whip it. We're doing whippets. And Alyssa said, you guys have to stop saying you're doing whippets.
I know.
And she's right, except the final call to action here, slap it, shake it, and then is whip it. So,
and I said to her, I was like, I didn't grow up in a place where I was aware of people doing whippets, so it doesn't have the same sort of gravity to me to say that I'm doing whippets. Mm-hmm. But she was like, I lost a lot of friends to whippets.
Oh, no.
See, it smells like peppermint.
That's a nice whip shot. That's nice.
That's not bad at all.
That's
you put that
really
on the
good.
top of a hot chocolate or a coffee, a latte.
That's a delightful experience.
I told you, you can't mess up a peppermint flavored thing.
No, you nailed it. Alyssa lost a lot of friends to whippets. Quote, a lot of friends. All right, let's move on to the espresso martini.
Hi. Now Willow's by me. Hi,
She's such a sweetheart. Maybe I'll send you a couple pictures of Willow and just unsolicited put Willow pictures on the gram.
That'd be fun.
I think
that'd do better than our mugs on the
for sure.
gram.
Okay. Hi. Here's an espresso martini cocktail. An espresso, you know.
It's the espresso.
Yep.
That's right.
Nicholas. All right.
Sabrina Carpentini, or whatever the Sloppy Boys say.
Yeah, who we're going to see tonight. Real podcast.
Yeah, why do you think I said it?
Yeah, I got it. They don't get it, though. They're listening on the commute.
Coca-Cola.
They're listening on the commute halfway through the beep, beep, cut me off. They didn't hear it. So much like a news broadcast, sometimes you remind everyone what we're talking about.
Yes, assume our listeners are half listening and dumb.
Half listening and half witted. No, listeners, you're not half witted. You're fully witted. All of you are completely, fully witted and equipped with wit. Our good friend Evan, fan of the show,
Yeah.
Number one.
Never met the guy, but seems like a good guy.
He's a good guy. He's poking away at a little startup app thing, which I think has a lot of promise. So, Evan, shout out to you. I've been.
Is it about BuzzBallz?
I like it. It's an exclusively BuzzBallz app.
BuzzBall locator.
It's BuzzBall locator, and it's like a social media network.
Peter Thiel wants to give him $10 billion.
Yeah, Peter Thiel already gave him $10 billion to fund the BuzzBallz social media app. You could share. How do you BuzzBall? That kind of thing.
No, that's cool. You can explain it now or off pod. I'm curious.
Anyway, Evan gave feedback that. Shit, I don't remember. He was basically remarking on how the quality of the drinks have gone down with, the quality of the episodes, basically. No, he didn't say that. Evan's a really nice guy. I wouldn't say that. Anyway, that's the feedback from our friend.
That the quality of drinks was going down?
That he seemed to notice that all we were drinking is stuff
Trash.
that made us feel absolutely awful.
Well,
we should get back to good stuff.
Right. We could consider that. The problem is our premise now where it's kind of novelty things we're doing. You're just not going to find that much high quality stuff.
I don't know how the premise shifted to just novelty things. The premise was categories, which is less exciting to talk about.
But we started that way. We did old fashions.
Yep.
What did you do? What was your first one? Wines.
Like boxed wines.
Boxed wines.
I was good, which is, I guess, novelty.
A little bit, but it has a purpose.
Well,
at some point, who drinks boxes full of wine.
I think at some point we do like super serious quarter Q1 of fiscal year.
Q2025.
H2 of fiscal year 25.
Okay.
We could talk to our financial planner about this, but if we can pull off that where we just do like whiskeys, gins, vodkas, and we're just reviewing that, then we can get back to BuzzBallz and Whippets and stuff.
Right. And I think it was around summertime where we kind of took the turn toward weird, bad stuff.
Yeah.
And then into the fall, you're looking for seasonal stuff. I'm trying to come up with an excuse. I don't think there's a great one, but we could get back to...
I think it's because we like bad stuff.
Yeah.
As evidenced by the words we say out of our mouths. What
do you think of the espresso martini?
This is the best one with a fucking bullet. Okay. This is excellent. I like espresso martinis, so this is obviously not a good, instantiation of an espresso martini, but it is...
Instantiation?
It's just the word that came out. It tumbled out of my mouth.
Sounds like it'd be a word. I don't think it is, but...
Implementation is the word that I wanted to say.
Instance of...
Yeah. Yep, and then it combined, and I said a good instantiation. It is
sometimes
a computer science
genius comes out of nowhere. Okay, so maybe it is a real word. I just haven't come across it.
Well, you can like instantiate an object. All my computer science heads out there, they're nodding.
Will you instantiate me sometime off air?
Nicholas. It's not... all of my work listens to this show now.
That's huge.
Yeah, it sucks.
So our listenership is booming.
Yeah, it's booming, but it sucks because I'm talking about whatever I'm talking about. And you're asking to instantiate you, and now they're listening. Good folks out there, though. Thank you for listening, but don't. You guys shouldn't. You really shouldn't. People connected to me exclusively on LinkedIn. But just please don't listen. Or Facebook friend me. Then we're friends because I'm big on Facebook.
Joey's constantly posting on Facebook. I've noticed
posting a ton of political memes. What do you think about the politics of the day, Nick?
Yeah, let's cover that.
I can tell you what everybody at the Zach Bryan concert thought about the politics of the day.
Please don't.
I won't.
Did you like it? This is okay. I mean, it's got the fewest amount of ingredients, so that's a plus.
Always.
I think it's...
And no ingredients that are like, it's not vodka.
Right. It literally says coffee, like it's not like coffee flavoring, so I think in theory that means there's like some level of brewing coffee going on.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty good. I don't love espresso martinis. I love martinis, but I don't love espresso martinis, so I think that's why I'm not immediately drawn to it, but I don't disagree with you that it's like smooth and... complex without being sort of like icky.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. And probably because of the bitterness of the coffee takes away the ickiness
Yeah.
of like sugary additions to something.
For sure. It's not syrupy. The strawberry one, and I bet if we went back to the strawberry now that it's warmed up a little bit, it probably is going to taste very syrupy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Joey's
I dropped a little bit of...
Oh.
I just didn't want Willow to eat a little bit of thing that I dropped, but she might. I completely agree. Like, if you went back now... Wait, what were you saying?
I don't know.
The
Only
sugary
the
and the
listeners
strawberry,
know.
you said if we go back after
I
espresso...
bet if we went back to that now, because at the time it felt fine, it felt balanced, but now if we went back, compare it to the espresso martini, I bet it would taste syrupy, is all I was saying.
Then let's do it. This is America's Depressed Kitchen. We
instantiate me with some strawberry.
Let's just do a splash of strawberry.
Splash of strawberry. Okay.
Give me your damn cup, Nick.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to go back to the strawberry after the espresso martini. Now, this is groundbreaking stuff.
Yeah, it's sharper than it was the first time. It's still not bad, though.
It's sharp is right. Ooh. Yow.
Yeah, there's maybe too much citric acid in the Ritas. Joey's got a palate cleanse. Okay, the Whippet stayed shaken. That's nice.
Yeah, that helps. A little bit of fat. Oh! Okay, Nick, you open this one. This is the Chuck Teas.
Fun name.
I don't know.
Vodka, orange wine, not other than standard. Orange wine and cream with natural flavors.
Oh, this orange wine is not other than...
No, this is standard in comparison to the other one.
It'd be funny if they framed that as not other than standard. Which means standard. Willow, do you want a little Chuck Teas?
Willow. Joey.
I got it. No, that's not... See, I didn't even realize what I was saying. Hold on, let me get a picture of you two.
She loves her BuzzBallz chalk teases. Oh, I'm blocking her cute little face. Look at that dog. Wow.
She's a cutie. There's no doubt about it. She's a cutie. I had to take a picture with the microphone because the microphones are telephones today.
That's right. This is an off-site. Nick didn't feel like lugging the equipment around.
We did have budget for an off-site, so we are in the Poconos. With my dog for some reason.
Yeah. She's licking my cup.
Don't get her drunk.
She's not licking the inside.
She's been taking new allergy pills.
Oh, nice.
She's a little Chihuahua mix. Folks on the gram will see. And she's been taking...
She's been on the gram before.
Yeah, and she itches a lot. Chihuahuas traditionally itch a lot, and she's been taking different pills, and it's getting a lot better. It's nice.
Oh, wow.
I gave her a sink bath. You throw her in the sink. You spruce her up. She loves it. It's been good to see that improvement. I don't like seeing her itch, you know?
Of course.
She's my whole world.
I want to see her in pain.
Okay, let's get out of the sincerity and get into talking about chalk teas.
Enough of this BS, Joey. I'm sick of it. This is not bad. It's caramely and creamy. I don't think I want a full BuzzBallz of this stuff, but it's not bad. And that mixed with the espresso martini, I bet would be quite delightful.
Now, America's Depressed Kitchen segment 2 could come in. So I'm going to not finish mine. You keep yours there. I love it. I think it's really good. I think these are the best two of the... What am I missing? Oh, the pina colada one. Yeah, Jesus.
Yeah.
Better than the Ritas, better than the pina colada. It's one of these two. We'll talk about it later. But let's mix them.
I will say, too, that overall, these are better than I would have expected them to be based on
absolutely
the packaging that they come in, the branding, and these historically are available at like near the checkout at like if you're at I don't even know Walmart or Target.
Yes.
There's like
or
these
a gas
sitting,
station.
Yeah, or a gas station exactly.
Yep.
You would think that they're worse than what they are upon tasting them. So I guess that's like a positive.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's mix a little espresso martini.
I'm at a gas station 10 miles out of Ocala, and I see 6 BuzzBallz waiting for me.
I passed you this. Did you already do it? You already mixed it?
Yeah. The espresso kind of dominates, but it works.
It definitely does. It makes it a little bit creamier, though, which is like, kind of nice.
Yeah, it's like adding milk to coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, we're going to go in a very different direction after this. And we're going to need to take time, cleanse the palate. Hi, Willow. Hi, Stinky
I will
girl.
say I'm feeling these quite a bit too. I know they're about the ABV of like a strong wine, but I do feel like I'm feeling the effects of them rather quickly. Oh, now Willow jumped up. She's a part of the action.
Yeah, she's in it now. Willow, look at me. Oh, that's a good picture.
Oh,
all
yes.
Right. Sorry.
She's a sweetheart.
She is.
Yeah, that's
I'm
not
feeling
bad.
it too.
That mixture, you do. Okay.
Yeah, the 15% or whatnot is certainly it. She wants to just like drink the booze out of my mouth is what she's doing.
She was licking my fingers before, which after I had cracked the latest
Are you a
BuzzBallz,
lush?
so she probably got a little bit.
She's a lush. There's a little bit of the sound of Willow licking my nostril.
Wow.
Oh man, the salinated nostril there. Yeah, the combo A+. To your point, the liquor coming right out. I feel it. It doesn't come out with the flavor. You don't taste a boozy flavor.
Yeah.
But you're drinking this, which is what makes it a good party drink. This woman was serving it to her high school children.
I know.
And it's
that origin story probably needs some contextualization. But yeah, I agree. You don't really taste the booze.
Yeah.
The margarita ones are just bad because there's way too much acidity in them, but it's not like a strong hit of like bad tequila.
Right.
It's just bad citric acid. It's like my buddy mixed me up a gin and juice with lemon juice.
Yeah. Like some idiot friend, yeah. It's good. That's not good, but these when they went into the direction of creme and cream.
Yeah, surprisingly.
You know it'd be even better if we're gonna be in America's Depressed Kitchen. Bring your cup back over here.
Uh-oh. I do like the return of America's Depressed Kitchen.
Okay,
we haven't mentioned that in quite some time.
No, we haven't. But I'm going to do
Thanks
a splash.
Okay.
A splash.
Splash of chalk teas.
Just hear me out on this one. I've kind of gone mad here. A splash
Willy
of this.
Wonka-esque type stuff going on.
Splash. A splash.
Is it that sweet? I guess. Oh God! Now he's putting the. I mean, you do what you want to do.
No, I didn't like your reaction.
You were about to put the pina colada in there, which I think would have been a mistake. I think that would have dominated. I think this is fine. Putting a little peppermint Cardi B in there. Okay.
Let's try that. Let's see what we have in our hands here.
It doesn't look great. I will say that. I gotta get a picture of that.
Man, does it not look great. I'll tell you what it looks like. We don't, listeners just need to hear that. It looks like, it looks like food poisoning to the point that you should go to the hospital.
And you're at a music festival. And this is in the Porta-John.
Oh, God. It does look like...
It tastes great, though.
It does look like you're at the music festival, and for some godforsaken reason, when you flipped open that seat, you looked down for a second.
You gotta look.
No, you don't.
You gotta look.
Not only do you have to look, you should not look. We don't need to be gross. This isn't a nasty podcast. This is a good podcast.
Yeah, that's true. We're one of the classiest podcasts out there. This is like
suck.
building up my CV pretty hard, this podcast. You what?
I got some suck. I have to put a little more BuzzBallz in just to get the...
I have get the rest of the foam down or whatever.
Yeah, I have matter, Nicholas.
I will say it was very good.
It works great because that peppermint gives you just a kiss.
All those flavors build together beautifully. Do they have any copy on their website about the chalk teas to like further give context to what it's supposed to be?
It's just a great question.
Because it's like I agree wholeheartedly. It's like I don't even know what a mudslide is exactly, but it like has that look to it. It's a clear BuzzBallz can, and then it's like kind of brown tinted liquid.
All right, you deserve your just desserts. You deserve your just desserts. Okay. This cream-based dessert cocktail is chock full of rich, silky chocolate flavor for a smooth finish. If you're into small, dark, and delicious, this is the drink for you.
Oh, boy.
Tasting notes of rich, silky, and creamy. I don't know why they have to be silky
those aren't
and
tasting
creamy.
notes. Yeah, those are texture notes.
They don't have good copy. 498 reviews,
right,
though.
I'll reach out to them.
498 reviews say 5 stars.
I mean, it's good. Unfortunately, yeah, it's caramely, and not even unfortunately. It's okay to enjoy things like this. And it's good, and the mixture you just put together. I mean, Willow agrees. Hi, dog.
Here's a review. I have always seen BuzzBallz, but never did I expect it to genuinely be good.
Wow, this is me. Was this written by me?
But damn, DAMM.
Yes.
I'm not normally into too much.
How you get around the censors.
I'm not normally into too much alcohol, but I am enjoying this. As I'm writing, I'm halfway through, and I will definitely buy again. The
I love the idea of being halfway through a BuzzBallz and feeling motivated to go online and leave a review.
The merchant has a response. Thank you for leaving a kind review. We love hearing customer praises, and we hope you continue to try more flavors as part of the BuzzBallz family.
It is a family operation, the Kick family.
It is. When you try one, you're family. All right, we're moving on.
When your beer, your family. That's all I could come up with from that.
When your beer, your family?
I'll try again.
Yeah, well, feel free. The next one is of a different line. Okay, now Willow's in Nick's lap, and I got a dog over here.
She wants to be the star of the show. I think my dog loves smelling my breath after I've eaten something, and I think that's what's happening right here. Now she's camera curious.
Hamming it up for the camera.
That's good stuff. What's next, Joey? My brain has been on pins and needles now about this sixth and final drink.
Well, we'll go to the hospital later.
Seventh, actually, I guess, if you include the Cardi B.
We talked about the cocktails, Brad, did we not? Then we talked about the mixed drinks brand. We also talked about the Big Balls brand. This is the line Chillers. Taste the bold flavor of our wine-based 15% ABV cocktails with a few shakes and a pour. We're about to experience Chillers Chili Mango.
Okay. So you mentioned chili mango before. This will be a turn, but
it's a turn for sure. Have some water.
All these things, and when we had the Spiked Jones type thing, it's I think we're in a commerce environment where you can just do the weirdest stuff that comes out of some broken mind. And people will buy it. People like me will buy it because we're just, again, so bored. And it's the Chillers edition of BuzzBallz. Joey's getting pictures.
Sorry.
Again.
No, I agree. It's boredom.
What does that? What sense does that make? Our Chillers line.
Chillers
doesn't make any sense.
Chillers is coming from the supply side, not the demand side.
That's what I mean, though. But we still demand it.
I don't know if we do.
We stop halfway through the chiller and we buy more and leave a review.
I mean, yeah, that's true. Some of us do. Even though I don't usually drink, I'm leaving a review and I'm going to buy more of these. I think people feel compelled to expand and grow.
Growth mindset.
And so they go, well, we've had the cocktails. What's next? How about the mixed drinks? Now, there's an idea.
I think it's the what's next. That's the consumer. Once you get a foothold with your standard BuzzBallz, then people are thinking, what's next?
What's next? Great, you've done the BuzzBallz. What have you done for me lately?
Yeah. Maybe it boils down to that. Just that's true of everything now.
You and your high school sons delivered the BuzzBallz. Now, have you made the chiller?
I know. I wonder what they're up to. Maybe CFO and CMO.
Probably.
Now.
19 and 22 years old. Completely. Well, no, that's fine. All right, here we go.
I'm a sophomore at UT Austin, and I am the CMO of BuzzBallz.
This is meant to get into, whose door they're knocking on here? What block we're trying to take off?
I want you to tell me.
Seagram's, Nicholas.
Because
this is a wine mixer. We're into the wine-based cocktail.
Okay.
So we're not just
So you're
BuzzBallz
thinking like
anymore.
wine, wine cooler.
Okay.
Now the dog has positioned herself. Hi.
Hey, she's kissing. She's kissing.
See, BuzzBallz sort of transcends species.
It really does. It's really cute. Hey, Willow, you got to get off of his chest.
Yeah, I'll
What are we
reposition
talking
when
about?
chili mango's on the way.
All right, chili mango.
All right, ready?
Chili mango, folks. And this is yellow.
Did you clean out that glass?
I did. You know what I
you
did?
did.
I poured water into the remaining residual whip, and I drank it.
And it was?
Awful.
Oh, okay.
But it was sort of just, I'm not going to dump it on the floor.
Right.
So this is yellow. It's the first glass. Oh, no, the pina colada is like this too. That they put a plastic sort of covering around the glass to make sure it's yellow. And yet, what I pour here, yes, it's dehydrated piss yellow. Here we go.
The carbon footprint of the chili mango and Lotta Colada is something I cannot condone. The others are fine. Oh, wow. That color leaves something to be desired. Wow. It smells pretty good.
Okay.
Which not a lot of us can say. Ooh.
Shockingly okay. Oh, Nick hits it.
Well, they hit the chili for sure.
They hit the mango on the back of the tongue, my boy.
Yeah. It is, again, it's a... Maybe I'm overweighting complexity in these because I think
I'm overweighting in general right now.
Well, hey, join the club. I just expect them to be one note and bad, but this is complex and bad. And that means something.
It's complexly bad. It's bad in a complex way.
Agave wine with natural flavors and certified color. Okay. Agave wine. What do you think that means?
You're not supposed to be up at the table, Willow. Agave wine. Non-standard or
So
standard?
they can't, non-standard. They clearly can't call it tequila because it's probably not harvested or made in Mexico.
Right.
But overall, not terrible. Joey, we have enough Willow pictures.
I'm sorry.
No,
this isn't, I'm not asking for the gram. It's just too cute and I got to do it. Look, I got my little dog. You know how it goes.
man.
To me, this is firmly between, it's not the toxicity of the first Ritas, or for me, the pina colada was in that category. Nor is it it actually works of the creamy and espresso ones. It's somewhere in the middle.
Compared to the Ritas, it's heat rather than acid, which is a trade-off I will take. So it's better than those. But yeah, I agree that it's not as well-rounded as the creamy ones.
Some of the other chillers, there is the berry cherry limeade. It's bright blue. Passion fruit martini, also dehydrated piss. Pineapple colada looks exactly like the Lotta Colada.
Yeah, there's a lot of overlap in these product lines.
Cookie Nookie is brown, and I think it's going to be like those. It's a seasonal flavor.
Cookie Nookie.
Pineapple jalapeno, no thank you. Eggnog.
Oh.
Espresso martini is they have a chiller variety of espresso martini. Breaking news. Peach chiller, Jesus, I thought I'd just be able to read these. No, this goes on for way too long.
Okay.
Yeah. There's like a Choco chiller, which looks just like the Cookie Nookie.
Hey, chillers line? Chill.
Nick.
What about that?
Nick. Let's rank them.
Okay. Yeah, I think I roughly have an order. And we're not including the Whipshots.
Whipshots were sort of an accoutrement. I have my order and it's final.
Wow. Okay, so bottom.
You or me? It's a nightly
You are the bottom.
Nightly conversation.
I will say, yeah.
Unfortunately,
the lime or the tequila Rita is the bottom.
Yes.
Again, could have been impacted by the lack of shaking by my beloved co-host, but
I doubt it.
I'll go back to it just to make sure.
I highly doubt the shaking is going to awaken like a beast within you. Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's just too much acid.
Too much acid.
Okay, so that's 6.
Yep, I'm aligned. What's your 5?
I think my 5 is Lotta Colada.
Yeah, it's mine.
Okay. And then This is probably the biggest debate for me. I'm between chili mango and strawberry Rita. I think I slightly preferred the strawberry Rita, so I would put chili mango at 4.
It's where we flip flop. I put strawberry Rita at 5, but I'm with you in the debate. But the chili mango is something interesting. Strawberry Rita is just straight like me at 22. And
it's juicy. Like it's
coyly sweet.
Too much. Yeah.
So then so you're putting chili mango at 4.
Yes.
Or sorry, at 5. But then strawberry Rita. You're putting strawberry Rita at 4.
At 3. We only have 3 left after. We have 6.
Christ. I can't do this
That's
math.
Okay.
We flip-flopped on that, but we have them back to back. So for me, strawberry Rita is underneath chili mango. For you, it's above.
Yep.
So 2 and 1. I'm interested. I'm very interested.
My number 1 is the chalk teas, which makes espresso martini my number 2.
For the first time in a long time, we disagree. My number 1 was the espresso martini. My 2 is the chalk teas, but those 2 are in a tier alone, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Much better than the rest of them.
Yeah. And the mixture of the 2 was delicious.
Yeah.
I think they balance each other really well. And like I said before, I think the fact that I don't like espresso martinis probably is what pushed it into number 2 for me. Whereas the one that looks like a number 2 was my number 1.
Agreed. And hopefully nothing else that looks like a number 2 is your number 1. But that's good old-fashioned cold cans.
Talk to my doctor on
That's a good old-fashioned cold cans joke. But much like you and I, when you put them together, something emerges much better, much greater than the sum of its parts.
Wow.